Okay, so today I'm going to be washing my hair. My hair is very dirty, like very dirty. I really haven't had time to wash it and stuff. Yesterday I put it in loose twists because obviously I'm going to be washing my hair in twists. So my hair has some build up and it's very dirty and it needs a wash like instantly. And I'm going to be using Verb products to wash my hair. I'm going to be using the products from their hydrating line, so that's just like literally what I need right now. Last time I told you guys I used their curl line, and I told you guys that the moisturizing shampoo in the curl line is literally one of the best moisturizing shampoos I've ever tried out there, like one of the best. And that shampoo is literally like my favorite product in that curl line. So today I'm not going to be using that one. I'm going to be using the shampoo from the hydrating line. So I'm basically going to be comparing and seeing which one I like better, or if the hydrating line shampoo is as good as the one from the curl line. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to try it. My hair really needs to be hydrated right now because it's very dry and it's very dirty. So let me not talk too much. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and click that subscribe button down below. Turn that notification bell so that you'll be notified for when I upload my videos. And without further ado, sit tight and let's jump straight into the video. Okay, so I'm preparing now to section off my hair before I start washing. I'm going to divide these twists into 8 big sections, and those are the sections I'm going to be working in. I normally like to shower with very warm, sometimes hot water. I just love the steam, and the steam also helps my hair a lot. Helps to raise up my cuticles a bit since my hair is low porosity, so that all the steam can get into my hair and help to moisturize my hair. So as you can see, I've taken a little bit of the shampoo, and it lathers very quickly. Like, it lathers so much, so a little goes a long way. It does a good job of cleansing my hair, and my hair doesn't feel like super dry afterwards compared to how my hair feels when I use some other shampoos. However, I still prefer the moisturizing shampoo from the curl line. That one leaves my hair more moisturized when I'm done, and it has more slip. The other shampoo has more slip, so it's easier for me to remove shed hair and stuff like that while I'm shampooing. This shampoo is okay, but I just really prefer that other one more. You can also use this if you have color treated hair, and it also provides natural UV protection as well. So you know, UV rays and free radicals and all these things can damage our hair over time. So this shampoo does provide protection against that, so that's good. Okay, so at this point the shampoo was getting into my eyes and I started regretting putting the shampoo on my eyebrows. But yeah, so the shampoo does contain nice conditioning ingredients. It contains argan oil, aloe vera leaf juice, sunflower seed extract, panthenol, which is in the vitamin B family, hydrolyzed quinoa, hydrolyzed vegetable protein. So it does have some proteins in it. So now I'm almost done washing my entire head of hair, and yeah, I'm going to start rinsing pretty soon. Now, I don't know if I've mentioned it previously, but normally before I start washing, I detangle my hair, remove as much shed hair as possible. That helps me reduce tangling while I'm in the shower. I know a lot of times when people wash their hair in twists, there is a possibility that your hair can become very tangled. So one way that I help to prevent that from happening is that I detangle and remove shed hair before I start washing. So I have a pre-shampoo step where I detangle my hair, remove all the shed hair before I actually start washing my hair. It is those loose shed hairs that get caught up in your twist and causes tangling while you're washing. So if you're able to remove as much of that as possible before washing, it will reduce the tangles by a lot. Also, you really do not need to be washing your hair in twists. I wash my hair in twists because it's just easier for me to retwist my hair after. I don't have to worry about sectioning. I like to reuse my sections, so that's why I wash my hair in twists. It's not something that you absolutely have to do. And also, if you have fine hair, I would not recommend you washing your hair in twists, because on the chance that your hair gets tangled from washing, detangling it is going to cause a lot of breakage for you if your hair is fine. I have coarse hair, so I can get away with it, but if you have fine hair, please, I would not recommend washing your hair in loose twists at all. Okay, so I'm just finishing my rinsing, then I'm going to go ahead and shower, and yeah, that is my shampoo step. Next, we're going to jump into deep conditioning. Okay, so I'm done washing my hair, rinsed out the shampoo. Now it's time for me to deep condition. They also have a hydrating mask, that is this right here. So this is what I'm going to be using. Look at how big this thing is. Like, see the size. It is huge. It's about 16, yeah, it's 16 ounces. So it is very, very big, and I'm happy that it is this big because my hair soaks up deep conditioners a lot. Immediately when I finish washing my hair with shampoo, it's usually like a little bit dry. So when I put on I usually like to put on a deep, like a really deep conditioning or deep hydrating moisturizing mask immediately after I shampoo my hair. I don't use like regular conditioners. You know how sometimes like products come with the shampoo and the conditioner, then I don't use like those regular conditioners. Every single time I wash my hair, I rather use an actual deep moisturizing mask when I'm done shampooing over like a regular conditioner. So I like the fact that this hydrating line has the mask, so that's what I'm going to be using now. Okay, now to the Verb hydrating mask. Now the first thing I noticed about this mask is that it is thick, as in thick. So you want to make sure that your hair is at least damp before you apply the product. That will make it easier to spread well over all your strands. Now like I said, if you're working in sections like me, and if your hair starts to get dry as you're applying the mask, make sure that you keep a spray bottle beside you. You guys are going to see me using it in the video to dampen your hair before you apply the product, because applying this product directly to hair that is dry, it might not really work well in your hair. The product might not lubricate and coat your strands properly, and you will end up using more than you need. So yeah, but the fact that it's thick though makes it good for removing shed hair and detangling. So normally masks or conditioners that are good for detangling and removing shed hair are masks that either have a lot of slip or masks that are very, very thick. So this one is nice and thick, so yeah, it does help you with detangling and removing shed hair a lot. But like I said, just make sure that your hair is at least damp. Don't apply this to dry hair. Oh yeah, if you have finer hair, you might not like this mask because because of how thick it is, it might be a little bit overwhelming for your strands. If your hair is on the coarser side, you'll be fine. My hair is coarse, so I can use it. But yeah, if you have finer hair, that is something to keep in mind. It might be a little bit overwhelming for your strands, except you really dilute it. For the ingredients, it contains a lot of those nice fatty alcohols that are good for conditioning and moisturizing the hair. So it contains stearyl alcohol, cetyl alcohol. It also contains babasu seed oil, which is a very nice conditioner for our hair, and it contains some silicones as well. So if you're one of those people that doesn't like silicone in products, this one contains silicone, so that is something to keep in mind. Okay, so I'm done coating all my strands, and this is how the conditioner looks in my hair. I'm just going to tie my hair up in a plastic bag now and leave it to really soak in and do its job. Normally I like to leave my deep conditioners on for a very long time, for hours, so I'll probably go just do something and then come back later on and rinse it out. You can also use a heating cap if you have one, especially if you have low porosity hair. It helps to open up your cuticles more. The heat opens up your cuticles so that the product and moisture can soak into your strands. So yeah, if you have one, definitely use that. But yeah, I'm just going to tie my hair and give it a couple of hours and rinse it out. So I'm done rinsing out my deep conditioner, and this is what my hair is looking like. Now I'm about to moisturize. So I'm going to be taking the Verb Leave-In Mist. It's paraben-free, gluten-free, sulfate-free, and all the other products I mentioned previously are also paraben-free, gluten-free, and sulfate-free. This is basically a leave-in conditioner, so I just sprayed that to my hair. I really didn't like the way the spray works. Like, it wasn't spraying enough, a good amount on my hair. So eventually, you guys see in the video, I actually had to open up the bottle and like shake it into my hand and apply it to my hair. I felt like it would have been better with a pump as opposed to a spray. Next, I'm going to be taking the Verb Ghost Oil, which is a smoothing moringa blend, and it's very lightweight. And it's just like a finishing touch to your hair. It gives your hair a nice shine, and it also gives it a very soft and silky feeling, very soft and smooth feeling. So I'm just applying that. After applying that to my hair, I'm going to start with doing my twists. I'm just going to be splitting each twist into two. The leave-in conditioner and the ghost oil are my two favorite products out of everything I used. The leave-in has a very medium light consistency. It's not super thick and it's not too watery either. It's like just in the middle, so it's easy for it to spread over on your strands. So you can use this leave-in conditioner more frequently. You can apply it to your hair every other day to maintain the moisture levels in your hair. That is actually something that's very key for people with low porosity hair. You want to have a leave-in conditioner that is either like a watery spray or something that is light enough to where you can apply it frequently to your hair to maintain the moisture levels in your hair, and you won't have to worry about excessive buildup. It contains argan kernel oil, bamboo extract, moringa oleifera seed oil, green tea leaf extract, hydrolyzed quinoa, hydrolyzed vegetable protein, so there's a little bit of protein in this as well, panthenol, and yeah, cetyl alcohol, which is a good fatty alcohol. It also contains silicone, so once again, if you don't like silicones in products, this one has silicone in it. The Ghost Oil is a blend of argan oil, rice bran oil, bamboo extract, vitamin E, moringa oleifera seed oil, hydrolyzed soy protein. So yeah, the Ghost Oil also has really nice ingredients too that are good for your hair. So now I am done twisting my entire head of hair, and that's basically it for my wash day. I forgot to put a moisturizer, but I'm going to put the moisturizer later on. I'm just going to take it and just rub it all over my twist. Yeah, you should actually put the moisturizer after the leave-in mist and before the Ghost Oil. Here's a quick final thought on the product. The Hydrating shampoo, it was okay. Yeah, it was okay. It did a good job of cleansing my hair, but personally I still very much prefer the shampoo from the curl line, the moisturizing shampoo from the curl line. That thing is amazing. Like, that is one of the standards that I compare moisturizing shampoos to. I absolutely love that shampoo. This isn't bad. It's like I said, it's okay, but I just really prefer that other one. My hair feels less dry with that moisturizing shampoo, and it has a really nice slip to the point where I can actually detangle with the shampoo in my hair. So I really prefer that one. But like I said, everybody's hair is different. Your hair might like this one better. I don't have any problems with this one, but personally on my hair, I just prefer the moisturizing shampoo from the curl line. Now to the hydrating mask. First of all, I love the size. I love how big this thing is. I love that it comes in this big 16-ounce bottle. Like I said in the video, it's very thick. The consistency is pretty thick, so that is good for finger detangling. It's good for coating your strands to reduce friction as your finger detangling, so that is less breakage. But it might be too thick for some people's hair, so you might have to dilute this with a little bit of water before you use this. If your hair already has enough water in it, then you will be fine. But if your hair starts to get dry, if you work in sections and your hair is getting dry as you're working, make sure you have a spray bottle with you so that you can always make sure that your hair is damp while you're using this. Now for the leave-in mist, this is basically a leave-in conditioner. I actually really like this one. It has a very nice milky consistency, and it absorbs into your hair really well. It's definitely something that you can use every other day to maintain the moisture levels in your hair. For the Ghost Oil, you guys already know how I feel about this Ghost Oil. I'm going to leave my previous review down below. You can click the eye at the top to see my previous review. I already talked about this Ghost Oil. I absolutely love this stuff. Adds this very silky feeling to your hair, makes your hair feel so nice and shiny. Yeah, it has really good ingredients that are good for your hair and keep your hair very strong and healthy. And it's lightweight, so it's not going to make your hair feel too greasy. So out of all the 4 products that I use, the 2 that I highly recommend, my hands down top 2, are the Ghost Oil as usual, and then the leave-in mist. So these 2, I definitely recommend that you try them. I feel like these will work for most people. So yeah, these 2, regardless of your hair porosity. If you have high porosity hair, you can apply this and layer on a butter with it to keep it in your hair. So yeah, I feel like these 2 will work for most people, and I really like these 2. Everything I use is going to be listed down below, plus the links and everything for where you can get the products. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys. Thank you so much to Verb for sponsoring this video. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. I'm going to try my best to answer all your questions or anything like that. Yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. You can subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button down below on my face on this side. Also, do not forget to watch my other natural hair videos on this side. I'll see you guys in my next video.